Hi, greetings everybody. In this video, I will show you how to create a complete web application using Google AI Studio, connect it with Firebase Authentication for email and password login, and use Cloud Firestore to securely store and manage user data. We will generate the application with AI, configure Firebase and database and authentication with minimal coding effort. Here I'll be explaining about the prompt in a brief way. First, we'll be creating a login and sign up page, and the login must work only if the email is verified. And during registration, the details must contain name, password, confirm password, email, phone number, and also profile picture. After registration, the login dashboard must be visible only after the email is verified, and the full website must be designed in a glass morphism effect, and after logging in, there must be a tap me button, and it must record how many number of times the user has tapped in 1 minute, and all these data should be stored in backend. And here we have to select the design first. I've selected this design. Here we need to accept the terms and condition to set up the database in Firebase. And next we have to go to Firebase console and enable sign in method, that is our email and password. Now it has created all the files, you can see. Now we will check how my app looks like, and this is how it looks like, and type some dummy email address and the password and just try to login. And now you can see it has given the Firebase error that it is not connected to the database. Next, I will try to again create a new account by adding all the details and try to sign up. Again, it gives the same error that it has not connected to the database, or the Firebase authentication is not enabled. Now, to set up the authentication, we'll go to Firebase Web Console. And as you can see here, the project has been default created by Google AI Studio itself, as we have given in the prompt. Just click on that. Add app, and here you can see web app, but it has again created a web app. Just click on the settings, the gear icon. Now you can see it has created the SDK code also, and this code we need to connect to the React project and Firebase console. Now for authentication, only Google authentication is enabled, but email and password authentication is not available. So for this, go to add new provider, click on it, and here just enable email and password. Enable it and just click on save. So now, after doing all the changes in the Firebase authentication, we will add the username, password, phone number, and very important, email ID, and we will check whether the confirmation email will be sent or no. Now it is saying that it has sent the mail, so we will check this mail, that is demosachinadi@gmail.com, whether the verification mail is being sent or no. As you can see, it is not available in the inbox, so again we will check in the spam also. And here you can see the email has been verified. After clicking this link, again the registration ID, full name, email address are not being stored, only the login details are being stored. So here we have the error. That means we have not set the Firestore or Firebase database rules to store the values. That is the tap values. Tap values means how many number of times we have tapped this button. Now I'll just click on it and we will see whether it is storing the values or no. Now you can see it has registered the tabs 277 numbers. Now this number 277 should be stored in the Firestore or the database. We'll see whether it has stored or no. We'll go to the databases and storage and in Firestore. Now as you can see, it has not stored the values. So we need to rewrite the rules for the Firestore or the database. So to make the necessary changes in the rules and in the code, I will write a prompt. The values are not storing in the. Now, after updating all the flaws in our web app, now we will again try to register with a new email ID and check whether all the values, that is username, everything will be displayed or no. Now you can see the email has been verified successfully, and after logging in you can see all the values are registered. Even the registered ID, phone number, everything is displayed here. Now we will tap for 1 minute and see whether the tapped values will be stored in the database or no. Here you can check the values are being displayed along with the previous user values, as we are displaying the global leadership board. All the values will be, all users value will be displayed. Now you can see in the Firebase database, all the values are stored along with its specific user name. After developing the application in Google AI Studio, first we will push the source code to GitHub and will deploy it on vercel.com to make it publicly accessible on the internet with production ready hosting environment. Now I will just fast forward the things as I have explained in detail in my previous videos, and even I have my playlist of how to build web apps using Google AI Studio. You can check out there. Now I have my deployment link which can be accessible publicly, and here I'll try to log in with my previous credentials which I have used it in Google AI Studio's sandbox. I'll just try to log in. Now you can see all the previous details are displaying here. So this is how you can create a web app and use email and password as authentication, and also Firebase Firestore database to store the values inside the Firebase. So I hope you have gained some knowledge from this video. If so, please do subscribe and like my video. Bye. We'll see you in the next video.